Good morning, everybody. We are currently, let's see, today is the 15th. We are 2 days into the test, and things are going pretty good. Uh, like a normal person, you wouldn't be able to wear the mask all day, like it says in the lab test, wearing it 8 to 12 hours a day. That's just not possible for a normal person going to school, going to work, with daily life activities. That's something that is laboratory only. That's one of the reasons I'm including laboratory tests. So you can get that point of view of like, hey, strictly uh, testing it out, not doing anything else but using the mask and just exercising. But in real world scenarios, you don't get to wear the mask that much. So I wore it for 2 hours on the first day. That is the 13th. Yesterday was really busy, so I didn't even get to wear it yesterday. I wanted to do a little update video on a couple of things, and then I was going to eat breakfast and then wear it for at least an hour this morning before school. And then got a busy afternoon, so I'll see if I can get another hour in wearing it. And it wouldn't seem like wearing an hour here or there would make any difference at all, and it may not make any difference at all. That's kind of the idea. Is like in real world scenarios, can this mask help an athlete get in better shape? Now, if all you're doing is exercising, eating, and sleeping, and like wash and repeat, then you could probably get more results out of the mask if we find out that it has any positive results at all. But I want to show here my workout plan for this week. So that's got everything on there of the exercises I'm going to do. And of course, that's got my PRs on it, which I am going to school for physical fitness. And we did a fitness assessment yesterday, and I bench pressed 200 pounds using an Olympic bar. And so I was like pretty ecstatic that I hit a new PR, which I didn't change on my calendar here. I did not change that for the reason that I have not achieved that PR here at the house. I don't know if I miscalculated the weight of the bar. I don't know what it is, why I can't get to 200 here at the house. But when I benched 200 yesterday at school, we calculated the weights, and I recalculated in my head, and it was 200 pounds. And only thing I can figure is with this weight bench that I'm using, if we look at it, see it's just a cheap, run-of-the-mill weight bench. I've had this weight bench forever, and it's got a really small width for the grip. So that may play a part in it, having to have my hands closer to where I can't lift as much. Because I know on the Olympic bar, I can put my hands where they feel comfortable. I can spread them out further. And when I bench pressed 200, I was not straining. Like, it was heavy, and I couldn't do 2 reps for sure, but I could have probably put 205 on it. That's the difference in being able to, having your grip in different places. So that's the only thing I can figure is the grip, which would make a difference. I know a substantial amount of, if you move your hands far away from the center of the grip, then that changes how much you can lift. And I know if you put them really close, but I didn't think about 5 or 6 inches, would make that big a difference. But I am at 190 here at the house and 200 at school. So that's awesome. Then, so I want to show you also an update on our test calendar here that I've got scheduled. Got all the list, everything up here. Well, I changed this, the Progressive Elevation Training Advantage. I changed that because I was not able to do power cardio. And I also decided instead of using the mask to do exercises with, I was just going to use it around the house, just wear it. And just like I was living in that atmosphere instead of trying to work out in it. And so the baseline, if we look right, there we go. If we look right there, that's 30. I looked up online the elevation of where I live, and it is 30 feet. I found a couple that said 15 feet, but that was Wikipedia, and everybody, they got their own discrepancies about if stuff is right on there or not. So I found, I think it was like a topographical website, or it was something like that. But it was a way better website than Wikipedia. And it said 30 feet was the elevation here. So just about sea level. And so my mask at right now is set at 3,000 feet. And that's another thing I want to show you. Because I said before in one of my older videos that I was going to put numbers on it so that when I was exercising, you guys could see it, what number I was using. But now I'm not using it to exercise, just wearing it around the house. So I wanted to go ahead and I wanted to show you guys anyway what I did to the mask so that I don't have to go back and look at any paperwork or anything like that to try to figure out what elevation the mask is at any given time. I can just look at it and it just makes it so much easier. So I want to show you what's on the mask right now, and then I'll show you the other filter caps that I have. All right, so if you look right here, you see that I got a 3 on this one and a 12 on this one, and then the center cap, I've got an arrow on it pointing towards the 3. So for me, this makes this a lot easier to be able to just know which elevation I'm at. These caps do not turn. I'm holding my phone. I ain't got it set in my tripod today. But if you look, you can turn it, but it don't freely turn. See, like if I don't put a lot of grip, it will not turn. And if I grab the pieces here, then I can turn it. So it is turnable without having to take it off, but it don't turn on its own, so it'll stay pointed where I pointed at. So any numbers on here is times 1,000. So this 3, it is simulating 3,000 feet of elevation. And I looked up several websites. I looked up the Training Mask website, and the general consensus is that the numbers I got on here are pretty accurate as far as what they say that the elevation this mask is at. So I got a 3 on this side, and that's what I got it going on right now. And this one's got a 12, and that may seem confusing. It's not like the next one up, like 6 or whatever. But that's what I'm want to explain to you is like with these, with the flux sleeves that's inside here, the way it's set now, it's set for 3,000 feet. Well, if you take this one out, flip it around, it actually cuts that one off so that it doesn't work. It becomes an exhaust valve. So when you turn that around and you try to breathe in, it's going to simulate 12,000 feet. It's supposed to. That's the whole thing is just, it's supposed to be doing this stuff. So that's what those say. And then I was going to show you the other caps I got, which I've left in the house. Nope, there you go. All right. So if we look at these caps, I'll try to hold on to this one. If you look at these caps right here, I've got all those labeled. There's 6,000 feet, 9,000 feet, 15,000, and 18,000. And all of those are based on how the mask is designed to be set up with, if you don't flip the flux sleeves around, they're at one specified amount, which is 3, 6, and 9. And then if you flip the left one around, which it could be left or right, it doesn't matter which one. But the way they show it on the thing is if you flip the left one around. So if you flip that left one around, then it causes more restrictive breathing, trying to breathe in. And so then it goes from the 9,000, which was the first 3, the highest of the first 3. It goes from 12,000 to 15,000, 18,000. So what I'm still going to be able to do the elevation the advantage part of it, which is every week that I do this test, I'm gonna bump it up another 3,000 feet. And so I may not be able to get the 8 to 12 hours of use per day, but I'm still going to increase the amount of elevation every single week. And so when we get done with this week, which I'm going to go ahead and cut this week off tomorrow afternoon, and then write the numbers down in week 1, and we will know what my figures come out for that. And so we're only missing 1 day of this week. So with the limited amount of use I'm able to get out of it anyway, that's pretty much par for the course of just a normal person trying to use this mask, trying to include it into their workout routine. Because you're going to have days where you just don't have time to use it to sit around the house or just do regular daily activities. And so that's all I wanted to tell you guys today, and hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Test is still going good, and I will be posting a video the end of this week. Hopefully I can get this thing loaded up Saturday for you guys. Got a lot of schoolwork to get done because we're almost at the end of the semester, and almost every class has a project. So got a lot of work to get done there. So I will try to slip this video in, get it online for you guys, just so you can see how everything's going. And you guys have a wonderful day. Talk to you later. See you at the next video.